Okay. So we're doing some tattoo stories here. And they're very good. So we are wondering, what are you doing? Oh, probably it cut me off. Can't get upset with a pregnant girl. So we're wondering about your tattoos. You want to tell us?
Which one do you want to hear about?
Your favorite one.
Okay, my favorite one. I have Chipotle's phone number.
You want to give her a mic? So I can Oh,
Is it not picking up?
sorry. I thought that was the tattoo. We're good.
Oh, good. So my favorite tattoo is Chipotle's phone number. It was my childhood phone number. I thought that would be funny to tattoo my hip. And when my friend asked me how or what that phone number was, I was like, I don't know. Let's call them. So we did, and the guy answered and said, "Thank you for calling Chipotle." We're like, I felt like I needed to tell the guy the whole story after he answered, and he was just like, okay. And that was it. I think I should give her Chipotle for this.
I know. Can we see part of it? Or is that a no? I don't know where it is.
I don't know, if I don't know if that would be appropriate, but I feel like
She put mine out there.
Well, show her yours. No, tell her your story.
Which one? You know I have two major stories. Which one?
Why don't you sum them up?
Okay, so I'll let you see it. I have Now You Love Tall Women.
She doesn't
On
care.
my
Her ass
back.
is all over everything.
And
That's where my tattoo is. I just
I got that done because just Now You Love Tall Women. Do you listen to Megan Thee Stallion?
I don't know. I don't know that song. I don't know. I know I've heard
Yeah.
them, but
Well, it's just from one of her lyrics because she's like my favorite artist and she's tall and so she always
Ow!
sorry. So she always talks about Now You Love Tall Women basically. And that's just where that one came from. It was an impulse decision. Then I got this one on my hip. And it was supposed to be 2002 in Roman numerals because that was the year I was born. And he does it. And he's done. And I go get in the car and I just decided to look at it. And I'm like, I look at my friend and I'm like, look up 2002 in Roman numerals. We looked it up after it's already done in the car and it was wrong.
oh no. So what is it?
So now it's 222. So I was thinking, I was like, Tori, I have to go back in there. I have to get this fixed. My mom had no clue I was getting it. She was going to kill me. And I was sitting there thinking, what can I do? I was freaking out a little bit. And I walked back in there and I'm like, hey, you did my tattoo wrong, but it's kind of my fault for not checking.
Or
And
even knowing what you wanted when you went in.
I knew what I wanted. I just didn't know the Roman numerals for it. I trusted him. He said he could pull it up on the computer.
And how long have you known him?
I don't know him at all,
I just
actually.
assumed he knew what he was doing.
I
don't
know.
Okay, I don't know if this is too much to put on social media, honestly, but that's the phone number.
Oh, Chipotle! They'll love it.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. So would you ever go into a tattoo parlor and have them put your name there? Trust them to Google it?
I mean,
Although I do think you go to more upscale tattoo places.
I'm
Yeah,
very
you probably go
trusting.
to people.
Like you had an
that-
appointment when you went.
Most of them. I mean, not this phone number tattoo. I'm trying to remember.
No, I walked in. And
Yeah, we know.
And there was a sign that said the minimum amount you could pay was $50.
Yeah. I've definitely.
Is that what you paid?
I paid $60.
$10 more.
So we're gonna do some Dysport. Tell me your thoughts. Where would you like it?
I feel like everything's kind of starting to go away now, but all on my forehead, I always have issues with like these two little guys right here. These like little extra eyebrow lines. And I really liked, it's been a while, but at some point you've done like the little bunny lines, and I really like that.
Squint your nose up for me. Okay, so she needs 20 in her glabella. Squint it up again. 5 in her bunny lines. What do you notice when we do the bunny lines?
It just seemed to smooth everything out. Like, I don't make that face that much, but I just felt like when I was doing my makeup and stuff that everything was a lot
Smoother.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to do some here, which should lift your brows. Raise your brows for me. Do you like your forehead?
I like my
A little bit?
I like
you-
it being like, I like it when
A little bit
it's supposed to be
smoother?
Botox, and it does like give it that kind of like little
Fluff.
lift.
Smile for me. You don't need anything there. You really don't have anything there. Okay.
I have hair dye on my face too. This is what this is.
Tell them what you're doing after this.
I'm going to box up some of my ex's things for him to come get. That's my mirror.
You gonna burn it?
I should.
I've always wanted to do that.
It'll be fine.
None of mine have any stuff to.
Nothing worth burning.
Huh?
Nothing worth burning.
Well, I mean,
It's inflammable.
Or was it all yours?
I mean, I've been around. Stop it. I have a kid. When he's 18, you'll just get ready.
You only get to do that like a couple of times.
I know. So I'm gonna put some here, and that's gonna help lift a little bit in her bunny lines. And what that does is basically a muscle relaxer. So this goes down, which is why this seems smoother. And then some in her forehead. It's light. She's young. She's pretty. She's not afraid of needles. I just swallow some of it. I don't like tattoo. I guess I've never wanted one.
Do you think you would do?
I don't like permanents. Except with animals. I like,
Did you ever
I would
get a
like
stick
it for a
and
day.
No, I don't know why I never did that. I really I had friends that did it. I don't know.
Can you talk about that?
A stick and poke? Why not?
Go ahead.
I did it.
You know what it is?
A stick and poke. It's like a homemade tattoo basically.
You make tattoos at your house?
Well, no, it's like you get ink and then you just get a needle and
Isn't that like what they
Tattoo
do in
yourself.
prison?
Basically,
yeah,
yes.
basically.
It's, I don't know, it's a teenager thing, I feel like.
Mhm.
It's just what you do. You're just like, I need a tattoo.
Look how
Can't
horrible
wait.
this is.
What is it?
Well, when I went to the tattoo place, he said it looked like it said barbecue.
I can see that.
But it's
Did
supposed
eat
to
a
be.
pork chop yesterday. Who eats a pork chop for lunch?
It was good.
What does it say though?
BBO.
What's it for? What is it? Or what's BBO?
Could you guess?
No, tell us.
Bad bitches only.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I got
Bad
it when I was.
bitches pay more than $60 for tattoos.
That one was
Have you ever
free.
had a 60? Oh,
I
have
have.
you ever had a $60 tattoo?
Yeah, so I was at a tattoo convention and it's not terrible, but
You might need to take me with you.
they're so fun. I love tattoo conventions. But
Just monitor what she asked for.
this was like at the end of the tattoo convention. Everybody's closing up and everybody's that's not closing up is probably drunk. And so I wanted a Sacred Heart. This guy had like some stuff drawn out on his table and I was like, I want that. And he starts doing it and like, you know, just sitting there like whatever, cool. And when he starts doing some of the line work, like halfway through, he's like, oh no, he's like, I used too thick of a needle. So this shouldn't be as thick because it kind of looks like a
Normally
tree.
those things are in their vessels in the heart too.
It should like it just. I've had people be like, is that a pineapple? Like it's not horrible, but it's not my favorite.
Was he out of the other colors, or do you want a heart that's black, that's kind of like dead nicotine heart?
It kind of is. I mean,
You could add some color to it.
it was cool as like a black and white thing. I thought about getting it, like, getting that part, like, I don't know, like, laser to put the tattoo cream, the remover stuff on it to try and lighten that so it's not so,
And laser lighten it, get rid of anything green.
I think, can you do that? Can you remove that?
I mean, most people, their lasers now that don't hurt as bad as the ones I have that are made for tattoos. Oh, look, there's a skeleton.
Yes.
Oh, look, we can see just what we're doing with heads, people in there.
That was one of my favorites.
Okay, so put a little bit here, raise your brows. So this is very light. When you make faces, your muscle tugs at your skin and pulls it, and we want it to be smooth so that she doesn't get old. And have wrinkles at rest that she wouldn't have to have. So this is called baby Botox. This one is gonna take this muscle and let it come up a little to raise her brows. Just a little. She doesn't really need raising. She just probably has seen that on her family members and doesn't wanna be stuck with it. What made you decide to get it for the first time?
I guess, I know people that got Botox and I was just like, I really, like, I wanna try this, cause I look at pictures, I guess, before I had anything done, and I don't know, I felt like, I guess that was a good way to, I guess, just get something done for the first time, like,
So that you don't, I mean, you're a hairdresser, you look at yourself all day.
yes.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, and there's so many people that I've, I'll talk to, and that there's a lot of people too that I think don't know they have Botox, and they're talking, like, oh yeah, I get Botox. It's like, okay, this is,
Thing.
yeah.
You wanna not know somebody has it. If you can see it, it's not good. I know, nothing like the nose. But what that's gonna do is keep her from getting those lines. I used to think that's why I wouldn't wear glasses one time, even 3D glasses. Cause I said I can't look like those people at church, cause you think it's a line for where the glasses hang down on people's noses. Yeah, but, oh, at least I thought that, but it's not. Well, you did great, thank you, and we will contact Chipotle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go there after this. Try to burn things.